the Ohio State Buckeyes versus the Michigan Wolverines. It's such a big game that it's called The Game. Your reigning college football national champions in the Ohio State Buckeyes versus the team they can't seem to beat in the Michigan Wolverines. This time, we're going to do it in Madden with the best NFL players from each school to see who's produced the best NFL talent. Alright, let's start off by meeting the Michigan NFL Wolverines. Right now, they're at a 79 overall, 79 offense, and 81 defense. Okay, obviously at quarterback, you got J.J. McCarthy. I'm surprised there isn't a better quarterback from Michigan than J.J. McCarthy, but it's J.J. McCarthy. At running back, you got Blake Corum and Hassan Haskins. And then you have Barner here at fullback, which he also played tight end. We're going to talk about him a little bit more in a minute. And then at receiver, you got Nico Collins. Great. Then you have Roman Wilson at your number 2. And then you got Donovan Peoples-Jones at 3. And then Ronnie Bell here at 4. So receiver core could use a little bit of work. The O-line is not the worst thing in the world with Ruiz, Runyon, Glasgow, Winu, and center. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it could be better, but it's not the worst. And then you got Coastal Loveland, which I love me some Coastal Loveland. No pun intended, but I do love me some Coastal Loveland. Shout out to my fantasy team. And then Barner here at backup tight end. And moving on to the defense, where you got Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, you know what I'm saying? There was a good duo on that Michigan team, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Kwity Paye here at edge, along with Aiden Hutchinson, of course. Aiden Hutchinson was going to be here. And then finishing out the front 7, you have Rashawn Gary, you got Devin Bush, and you got Junior Colson, and you got Hudson, because I don't really know how to say his first name. Is it Kalik or Kaliki? Something like that. But that's Hudson. And then for the secondary, you got Jordan Lewis here at corner, along with DJ Turner. I don't know why they flipped him, even though DJ Turner is a high overall, but whatever. And then you got Samra Steele. And then you got Will Johnson here at cornerback, and then you got Metellus here at strong safety, and Jabril Peppers running free safety. Then on special teams, you got Moody. Moody is from Michigan. I don't think Fox is from Michigan, right? Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, so it was just Jake Moody from Michigan, and then, you know what I'm saying, here's all the other good stuff. Yeah, returning and all that good stuff. You want to see that? The specialist, yep, looking good. All right, let's go meet the Ohio State NFL Buckeyes. All right, time to meet the Ohio State NFL Buckeyes. We got an 85 overall, 85 offense, and 87 defense. So, Michigan, you're going to have to execute. I'm telling you that now. You're going to have to execute. Let's go ahead and start off with the quarterback, which is C.J. Stroud, of course. And then at running back, you got J.K. Dobbins. You got Travion Henderson. And since I took over the Cleveland Browns, Quinshon Judkins is also here. You know what I'm saying? Quinshon Judkins is here. And then at fullback, you got Stover, who's also playing tight end. And then at receiver, you got Terry McLaurin. You got JSN. Why is he not at 90 overall? And then you got Chris Olave. And you have Garrett Wilson. So, what the corner's going to be working. And then on the O-line, you got Decker. You got Jackson, Myers, Jackson. Well, okay, this is Jonah Jackson. And then you got Johnson here. Well, Johnson Jr. to be exact. And then you got tight end, you got Ruckert, and you have Stover. And I know this doesn't relate to anything, but I just want to say, why does Ruckert and Myers, and just because I'm on the team, he's not supposed to be, Ohio State, but McGovern right here, why did they all look like brothers? You know what I'm saying? Is it because they got on the green jersey? Couldn't they all look like some kind of brothers there? My goodness, that's quite the stash you got there, man. So do you. All right, anyway, let's go to the defense. Where at defensive tackle, you got Cam Hayward with Tyleek Williams, and then you got Nick Bosa on the edge with Draymond Jones. Shout out to Draymond Jones, you know what I'm saying? My Ravens traded for him. He's doing his thing, man. And then finishing at the front 7, you got the other Bosa. You got Joey Bosa. You got Pete Warner here. You got Malik Harrison, and you got Jonathan Cooper. Then in the secondary, you got Denzel Ward. You got Marshawn Lattimore. You got Eli Apple. So, yeah, and then you got Sean Wade here at corner. You would think Ohio State produced a lot more corners than this, but it is what it is. And then Malik Hooker here at free safety, and then you got Fuller here at strong safety. Then for special teams, you got Cameron Johnston. And yeah, here's all the other stuff. You see Gary Wilson returning things, and here's all the specialists and stuff, which this is not how I set it up. J.K. Dobbins is not doing everything, but it's all right. I'll change it later. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to the game between Ohio State and Michigan in the NFL. Let me know who you think is going to win. Let me know who you think is going to win this Saturday IRL. But let's go ahead and get to it. All right, here we go. Michigan versus Ohio State out here in Ann Arbor. We're supposed to be in Ann Arbor. And let's get it, man. Ohio State, Michigan. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to, because this game you never know. Ohio State always be better on paper, and then Michigan come out here and win. So we're going to see what we got, man. Yeah. Y'all get ready to put some things in the comments. I'm going to ask y'all some questions, you know what I'm saying? And so y'all get ready to put some in the comments and things like that. But watch the first 2 drives for each team. Then after that, we're going to hop in the sim and jump into some good moments. Let's go. All right, Michigan with the ball first. Here we go. J.J. McCarthy under center. I gave him number 7 because I didn't feel like looking for number 9. Number 39, around the edge. Who is that? That's a first down right there. Oh, they picked up Cam Akers, dog. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. All right, play action. First and 10. McCarthy looking. Why did you start to run from like 80 yards back? But yeah, it's because EA don't allow offline the team builder for whatever reason. You can't do it offline, so I got to do an online franchise, and I can only control one team. And Michigan done picked up extra help because their team was not as good. And here we go. And that, I don't even know who that is. I think that might have picked up somebody else right there. You know what I'm saying? That might not be one of the receivers. Here we go. 3rd and 3. McCarthy looking. And he's going to miss that throw. He's going to miss the throw. He's looking for Cam Akers. Oh, they're actually going to punt. All right, let's get it. Ohio State, what you got? All right, Ohio State. People probably thinking this is going to be easy. This is going to be simple. This is going to be good right here for y'all. Let's see what y'all got. Hand off to Dobbins. And nowhere to go. All right, CJ, don't give us that sophomore slump, CJ. Otherwise, Michigan going to win. Here we go, looking, throwing it deep, and it's going to be caught by JSN. I'm assuming that's who that is. Yes, it is. What a catch. All right, Ohio State trying to cook with some grease. Here we go, handoff. Getting through the J.K. Dobbins, first down, moving the chains for the Buckeyes. No, I just happen to have on red. I'm not wearing red in support of Ohio State, you know. But, yeah, I just happen to have on red. Here we go, handoff back to J.K. Dobbins. I would give it back to him, and now he's got another gain of 4. Oh, y'all just gonna quickly do that, you know what I'm saying? So I can't edit. All right, cool. Then we're gonna hand it back off to this time. Travion Henderson gets nowhere to go. 3rd and 5 from the 30. You're in field goal range, I would assume. But yeah, I know you want that touchdown. I know you want that touchdown on Michigan. Stroud looking, throwing wide open. Terry McLaurin, and he's gonna cut up to the 14. First and 10. Stroud back under center now. Is it gonna be a handoff to Dobbins? Yes, it is. It's going up the middle, and he gets about 5, 6. Yeah, 6 yards. Oh, so y'all gonna do that again, huh? Okay. All right. I remember that. Here we go. Shotgun set for Ohio State. Stroud looking all day. Here comes Aiden Hutchinson with the sack. 3rd and 11 from the 15 is gonna be coming up. Now, can y'all convert again? Michigan, hold it to a field goal. This is your chance right here. Empty set with all those great wide receivers and stuff. Here we go. Stroud looking. Here comes the safety. It's going to be in there. Is that Jabril Peppers? I think that Jabril Peppers got in there. And it's going to be back-to-back sacks. It's going to cause a 4th and 18. And here comes the field goal. I don't think we got a field goal kicker for Ohio State. But we're just going to watch it anyway. It's up. And it is good for the Ohio State Buckeyes. A 3-0 lead. Michigan, can you respond? All right, start the second drive for Michigan. I'm going to go ahead and ask you Michigan fans after this first play real quick. Hold on. Handoff. Nope. Yeah, handoff to Cam Akers. Hey, get him off the field. He can't score today. Because they EA doing bad stuff in my lineup, man. He can't score today. But Michigan fans, what's your favorite moment? No, not your favorite moment. Your favorite player for, you know, the Michigan Wolverines. Oh, well, he's But yeah, who's your favorite Michigan Wolverine of all time? You know what I'm saying? You know, I got my questions out of order. You know what I'm saying? But who's your favorite Michigan Wolverine of all time? You know, I'm a Georgia Bulldogs fan. My favorite Michigan Wolverine would probably be Denard Robinson. He'd be Denard Robinson. Here we go. McCarthy on 3rd and 14 finds Nico Collins, and he's gonna be short. 4th and 2. You going for it? You going for it? Nope, they're gonna punt again. Well. Okay, we'll give Michigan another drive because I mean, they ain't do nothing. And I was talking about the questions and stuff like that, so I give you another one. All right, Ohio State. I'm not gonna mess this up. Who's your favorite Ohio State Buckeye of all time? As we get ready for this first and 10. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Stroud dropping back, looking, throwing it deep. Nah. What was I about to say? Was I about to say T.J. McLaurin? Terry McLaurin with a huge gain all the way across the 50 on the 43. But yeah, who's your favorite Ohio State Buckeye? That's been handed off to Trey. No, that's J.K. Dobbins, and he got room. He's going, and he's going to be all the way down to the 22-yard line. He has 5 rushes for 44 yards, man. My favorite Buckeye to watch was Ezekiel Elliott, man. He was going crazy with the crop top out there, man. Here we go. Stroud looking. And here comes Aiden Hutchinson. He fumbled it. The old lineman picked it up. Y'all better go get him. And he's down. 19-yard loss. What am I on today? 9-yard loss for the Buckeyes. Rashawn Gary in there with the tackle on the old lineman, but the sack forced by Aiden Hutchinson. Here we go. 2nd and 19 from the 30. Empty set. You got plenty of weapons out there. Stroud. Look at, it was a screen and it was blown up from Michigan right out the gate. You got Sandra still. You got Rashawn Gary in there making plays. 3rd and 21 from the 32. Michigan. Y'all better not get this up. All right, here we go. Looking. They're almost getting sacked again. Here comes Chris Olave, and he's down at the 21. 4th and 10 coming up. I'm assuming another field goal. Yes, it is. Michigan defense is held strong on this great Ohio State offense. Just the Michigan offense hasn't done anything. You know what I'm saying? But if they get a touchdown now, they got the lead. So their field goes up, and it's good. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. Here we go. Michigan, you have a total of 27 yards. Nick Bosa's in the zone. Good God. Here we go. McCarthy stepping up. Got all kinds of time. Stepping up. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be sliding down after a gain of 8. And, okay, now we can get the proper question out right here. Even though it's not really supposed to be here. But, Michigan fans, what's your favorite moment as a Michigan Wolverine fan? You know what I'm saying? Here we go. McCarthy looking on 2nd and 2. He's going to step up. He's going to throw it. That's a legal forward pass. It is almost picked off anyway. You was better off just running it. Yep. Oh, boy. J.J. McCarthy is not having a good day. Vikings fans, look away. Look away. But, yeah, Michigan fans, is it the national championship? Is it another moment? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite moment as a Wolverine fan? You know? But here we go. After this, we're gonna hit the sim. Maybe we'll hit Ohio State if they get a touchdown. But here we go. 3rd and 7. McCarthy looking. Oh, man. Yeah. Let's just get up out of here. Let's get in the sim. Let's get in the sim, dog. Yeah. Let's go. We're going to go after halftime. We're going to wait till after halftime. You know what I'm saying? And Ohio State is driving. They don't get any points out of being in the red zone. Hold on. Let's hop in right here. This guy interested. They're on the 19-yard line. Hold on. Ohio State got 4 turnovers. The rivalry games hit different, ain't it? Here comes Cam Akers. Yeah, he's not allowed to do anything. He's not allowed to have an impact. Yep. He's not allowed to have an impact. Shout out Malik Hooker. Let's go. Come on, 2nd and 12. Come on. McCarthy looking across the middle. Got Nico Collins first down for the Wolverines. Uh-oh. We're going to have ourselves a game. Boy. But I'm not going to lie. If Michigan had 4 turnovers, this game would be over right now. I'd just be simming out to the end. And here we go. Toss out to Akers. He's got some blocking. But, yeah, he's not allowed to score. Thank you, Malik Hooker. We got Blake Corum and Hassan Haskins, but they choose Cam Akers, dog. Whatever. 2nd and 4. Y'all better throw it. And RPO right there to Nico Collins on a little screen. He had no acceleration out of that. Well, in the 3rd and 4 coming up, I'm assuming they're going to throw it again. All right. Cam Akers in the backfield. We got Loveland out there. We got Nico out there. I guess we got Traylon Brooks and Gabe Davis out there. Here we go. McCarthy looking, throwing. Man, J.J. McCarthy sucks. Oh, my God. Traylon Brooks is wide open if they want to throw that. If they're throwing, Traylon Brooks is wide open right there. Right there in the slot. And they got him on sides. Just go. Touchdown. He dropped that? Denzel Ward. What? What? Michigan, I swear to God, if you don't get in now, bro. It's 4th and goal from the 2. Y'all ran it. Just going to see him, man. Let you go. Let's get out the halftime. Bro, Ohio State, they got another field goal. Oh, my God. Here we go. Can we get some moments? Y'all are going for it? Who y'all are going for? Bro. Why are y'all so desperate? All right. 4th and 1. Got McCarthy in empty set. Here we go. McCarthy, you haven't looked good all day. But a touchdown would really just make the difference here. Throwing it to Nico Collins, and he's got it for the 36 yards out. Touchdown, Michigan. There you go. There you go. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. Touchdown, Wolverines. Ohio State. Y'all gonna choke this? Y'all gonna choke this? But hey, it's something about that yellow M. Ohio State freeze up on, man. Something about that yellow M. All right, Ohio State. I'm gonna see if you answer, and then we gonna hop back in the cell. Let's get it. Ohio State fans, hold on. I got a question for y'all. Here we go. Hand off to Travion Henderson. Know where to go. But what's your favorite moment as an Ohio State Buckeye fan? You know what I'm saying? Is it the last year national championship? Is it the 2014 national championship? If you're that old, you know what I'm saying? Remember that? Is it another moment? Let me know. Let me know. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. All right, Stroud looking, throwing it deep, and he's got him. Boy, he had JSN wide open. 3rd and 10. You don't get this. You give Michigan a chance to get the lead, man. Bro. Stroud looking, throwing it deep again, and this time Tech McLaurin gonna bring it down. First down for the Buckeyes. Oh, Scary Terry's in the zone. Scary Terry's in the zone. Here we go. Under center. We're going to hand off to J.K. Dobbins. And not really anywhere to go. He got 4 yards out of that, though, which is kind of crazy still. But, yeah, he had nowhere to go. Now we got C.J. Stroud a shotgun. Travion Henderson in the backfield. Stroud looking. Stepping up. Trying to find time. And he's thrown down, but I believe that it's Kenneth Grant on that one. 3rd and 10 again. Do you have another Scary Terry miracle? Is that what you're going to do? Is that how you're going to get bailed out? Stroud looking. And it's going to be held on, but yeah, he lost the forward progress. JSN. It's going to be 4th and inches. Are you going to go for it? Ooh, they were. Timeout is called by the Michigan Wolverines, and they still going to go for it. Ooh, is this quarterback sneak? It's a quarterback sneak. And it is, and they got it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ohio State looking with Olave, and it's going to be a gain of 8. Ohio State trying to make this a 2-possession game, trying to get this sort of out of reach. 2nd and 2. Here you go. Hand off JK, and he's going to be short. He's going to be short, 13 inches. Hey, they're going to go for it. You got to stop him in the backfield if you want it. Are they going to do another quarterback sneak already on 3rd down? Ooh, boy, they cheesing it like it's a user, boy. They cheesing it. The Ohio State Eagles out here, man. The Ohio State Eagles. All right, 1st and 10. Shotgun set for Stroud. Looking, throwing it across the middle. That's Scary Terry reaching out. I would have given the 1st down, but it's 2nd and inches. And here we go. Stroud looking again. And he's going to step up. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be finding JSN for the touchdown. Ohio State. Uh-oh. Extra points puts this at a 9-point game. Michigan, you got to score quick. You got to score quick, fast, and in a hurry. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, here we go. Michigan, you got to figure out something with this offense. Y'all got to go get something in the end zone again, man. Here we go. Hand off to Akers. Yeah, he's not allowed to have an impact. Oh, what the? All right, KL. All right. Michigan fans, if y'all want to see your offense not be this bad, check out my college football, offensive coordinator coach mode series, you know what I'm saying? Then that'll get you going. Or you can watch the full movie, all 4 hours in one video, you know what I'm saying? Just check it out on the channel. Just check it out. All right, here we go. McCarthy looking on 2nd and 6. Got Nico Collins down the side. Ooh, boy, you got to keep your toes in, dog. You got to clip them toenails, dog. You got to keep your feet in. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49. Here we go. JJ McCarthy. Delayed handoff to Akers. Yeah, I told you, y'all can't run the ball on this team, bro. But yeah, Michigan fans, y'all want to see your offense actually do stuff. Check out the Michigan offensive coordinator series, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, McCarthy 2nd and 10, throwing it. That's gonna have him wide open. That's gonna be Blake Corum down to the 20 inside the red zone at the 19. Blake, thank you. You see, when you put your actual Michigan running backs in, you can get good plays from your running backs. But as soon as you keep Cam Akers out here, y'all not gonna do nothing. And now y'all brought him back in. Now y'all gonna get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Here you go. Please get him. Thank you. Told you right at the line of scrimmage. Look at that. They lost one. All right, 2nd and 11. We don't pretty much watch this entire game, bro. That wasn't the plan, but it's all right. Here we go. Here comes Nick Bosa. The graphics showed that Michigan has yet to convert on the 3rd down. Here we go. We got a 3rd and 11 from the 20 right here. And they're going to convert that one. Oh, my Lord. He just caught that. Hey, he's not part of the team, but... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a catch. What a catch. What a catch. Gabe Davis. Wow. Wow. Ohio State. Bro. They're on y'all heels, man. They're on y'all heels. And the extra point, it's finna go up and it's finna be good. It's gonna go up and it's finna be good. It is up. And it is good, man. Oh my goodness. Ohio State, can you answer? Anybody got some score predictions for Saturday? You know what I'm saying? Ohio State, you think you're gonna win with the score? Michigan, think they're gonna win with the score? Here we go. Hand off Travion Henderson. And it gets, oh, he fumbled it. Recovered by Ohio State. Oh boy. Ohio State, you already got 4 turnovers. You already got 4. That was a 5-yard gain though. Here we go, 2nd and 5. And, oh, read option. Now CJ Stroud's gonna get it. Ooh, boy. I thought he fumbled it too. The game on Saturday could be just like this. It could be just like this. 3rd and 3. Here we go. Stroud looking. Run out of time. Here comes Kenneth Grant with a sack. 4th and 9. They have 9 sacks. 9 sacks, bro. There's a total of 13 sacks, and Michigan has 9 of them. Oh boy, this is a game right here. I want to watch the whole 4th quarter. Let's go. Let's go. All right. JJ McCarthy, do you have Ohio State's number again? Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking. Got time. Rolling out to the side. He's throwing it deep. He got a man. Oh boy, if he had some more arm strength, Nico Collins could have caught that in stride. But it's all right. 2nd and 10 here. Boy, oh boy. I know some of y'all on the edge of y'all seat right now. Hand out the Cam Akers and gets it like 4 yards. At 36. 36. They've only converted 1 3rd down. That was a touchdown last drive. It's going to be a screen to Akers. Y'all better get some blocking out there. They do. Cam Akers, 1st down and 10. Hey, y'all can't really be mad at Michigan using Cam Akers and Gabe Davis and Traylon Burks. You know what I'm saying? Michigan, they cheat. You know what I'm saying? They cheat. So that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It was right there. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. Loveland in motion. I'm assuming this is a pass. Yep. Dropping back. Looking it. You had Loveland right there on the check down. What are you throwing at, McCarthy? All right, 39 again. All right, here we go. JJ McCarthy. Guess the time. Running out of time. The pocket collapsing. Rolling out. And here comes Tyleik Williams. And he's going to bring him down. 4th and 18. The 14th sack of the day between both teams. All right, Ohio State. This is your chance to put this game up. This is really a chance to put the game up. This is really it. Here we go. Hand off JK. Nowhere to go. Matter of fact, Michigan and Ohio State fans, what's your favorite moment from the game rivalry? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite one? What's your favorite game or favorite moment from inside the rivalry? You know what I'm saying? I had to come with a different question because I've had to be in this game so long. You know, normally I sim a lot, but this game too close and too wild for me not to be in the game. Here we go. Y'all like gameplay anyway. Here we go. Stroud on 3rd and 5, and it's gonna be caught. Chris Olave, 1st down right at the 50. All right, 1st and 10, front of 50. You got 50 yards to go. Come on. A field goal will turn this into a touchdown game. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, whatever y'all decide to choose, it's okay. 9 minutes left in this game. I can't believe I watched pretty much this whole game, bro. Stroud throwing it short. That's going to be a 1st down to the tight end. Let's get it. Second and 7 after JK couldn't really go anywhere. Here we go. They're going to be running it again. Motion. Hand off to Jason. Oh, Lord. Have mercy. Quiddy Pay just speared JSN out of nowhere. That looked like the J. Davian Clowney hit from back in like 2011, 2010, whatever that year that was. My God. 2013, 14, something like that. All right. 3rd and 8 for the Buckeyes. Here we go. Stroud looking. Pocket. Collapsing. Here comes Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson. That's his 3rd sack of the day. Number 10, 11 for the Buckeyes. I mean for the Wolverines. It's gonna be 4th and 18 from the 46, and they got a punt. I love football, man. I love that I'm neutral in this. I love that neither one of these are my favorite teams. I'm loving this. Here we go. 1st and 10 from Michigan. Looking. McCarthy. Throw it in. It's going to be overthrown, bro. He's overthrown so many passes today. They could have already probably been in the lead. All right, 6:50 left on the clock. Starting from the 12-yard line. Here we go. McCarthy. Looking again. He's going to throw it deep again. He's going to have Nico Collins, who stayed in bounds this time. He's down at the 39. He has 6 for 102 today. Boy, this game. This is something right here. Come on. Here we go. Play action. Come on, you better hurry up. Pocket's going to collapse. Throwing it again. He's going to find Nico Collins again. Past the 50. Past the 45. Down at the 44. Nico Collins. I mean, that's your best target. You might as well throw it to him. That's what I would do. Come on. 1st and 10 from the 44. JJ McCarthy looking to throw again. Got some time. Pocket collapsing now, and it's going to be sacked by Cam Hayward. Yep. It was only a matter of time before he made his appearance. All right, 2nd and 16. You got to make this 3rd and manageable. All right, here we go. McCarthy trying to throw it. Pocket collapsing, and he finds Nico Collins. Hey, but he's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say it's incomplete. 3rd and 16 from the 49. Come on. 5 minutes to go. McCarthy looking. Lobbing it into an interception. But no. Oh, my God. Donovan Peoples-Jones just did that. What the? He was a free agent before I put him on the roster. And now he's just mossing people. Who was that? Was that Marshawn Lattimore? That looked like it was Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, my. Oh, oh boy. I got to. Who's 22? Is that Marshawn Lattimore? 49. Oh, my God. Hold on. Wait. No. Click the wrong thing. My bad. I got to look and see. Is that Marshawn Lattimore? If so, yeah. Hold on. Let's go. Yes, that's Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, my God. Let's get back in. Is the field go good? All right, Ohio State. All right, let's go. All right, 70 yards to go. Aiden Hutchinson's in the zone. 4:51 on the clock. Oh, my God. Trying to go on the outside of Aiden Hutchinson's side is not probably the call here. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. 2nd and 10. Here we go. How many of y'all thought Michigan was going to compete for real after seeing the overall in the teams? I don't know why you're trying to go out. Oh, my God. What a stiff arm. But, yeah, he's going to have to go all the way towards the out of bounds because Aiden Hutchinson is going to stretch that out wide, man. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Empty set for Stroud. No way y'all don't get this right. Now when it's on the line. Stroud throwing it short. Olave couldn't get anywhere. 4th and 1. 4 minutes left on the clock. No way y'all punting right. I mean, y'all pretty much got to right here, though. Yeah. Michigan can put this away. Whoa. Michigan can put this away. All right, 1st and 10. Michigan, you just got to run the clock out. You don't even really got to score. But a score will put this game pretty much on ice. A touchdown will. Leveling in motion. As they're going to hand it off to Cam Akers. Oh, my God. Big run. All right. 1st and 10 for Michigan. Seems like there'll be a bunch of runs. I might edit some of these out. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Toss out to Akers. Yeah, he's got some blocking. Uh-oh. He's got another 1st down. Oh, boy. He's down past the 45 to the 43. 3 minutes left. They're heading towards field goal range. Back to Cam Akers. Breaking the tackle. Bouncing off of people. He gets a 1st timeout call for Ohio State. Honestly, I don't know why they called timeout. The 2-minute warning hasn't hit yet. And if you hold into a field goal, you good. But here we go. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Hand off back to Akers. And here comes 93. I think that's not Nick Bosa. Joey Bosa this time on the stop. Another timeout for Ohio State. If you don't get this, all you got is the 2-minute warning. You don't stop right here. All you got is the 2-minute warning to lean on. Blake Corum gets it, and he going to get that first down. Nick Bosa couldn't stop him in time. Timeout, Ohio State. No more timeouts left. All right, heading towards the 2-minute warning. They got to run one more play. 2nd and 6 coming up. And here comes the snap. Hand off to Corum. He's got a first down. Michigan. Wow, Michigan. They was down by what? 7 overall? 6 overall? And they came out here. Defended home turf. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. I like it though. Here comes 3rd and 7. And here comes the last need of the game. And they're going to come out here and win again against Ohio State. Ohio State, you can't get it done. I don't know what it is. In this game, the Wolverines take down the Buckeyes in the game. Will this be the result on Saturday? Will it be the opposite? I don't know. But today, here in Madden, Michigan said they got the best NFL talent. They said if our guys win against y'all guys, we gonna win. Ohio State fans, I'm sorry. Bro, y'all didn't have enough. I mean, y'all can't let CJ Stroud get sacked 11, 12 times. I mean, that's what happens on the Texans. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the stats real quick. McCarthy, 14 of 24, 269, 58%, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Stroud, well, McCarthy had 137 rating on y'all. All right, Stroud 118.5 rating. 22 of 27, 256, 81%, 1 touchdown, no picks. Dobbins had 86 and a 4.5 for carry. Akers had 67, 3.7. Stroud had 17. He had 2 fumbles. Travion Henderson had a fumble. JSN fumbled. Oh boy, all that was in the sim. Well, we seen one of them, but all those was in the sim, man. And then receiving wise, Olave 7 for 67. Nico Collins 7 for 120 in the touchdown. JSN 6 for 76 in the touchdown. McLaurin 4 for 82. Boy, and then Gabe Davis and DPJ with a touchdown. Now he had that one catch. That put it away. Let's see, we got sacks given up everywhere. All right, on defense, here's the tackle leaders for both teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call everybody out because I'll be here for like 12 minutes trying to call everybody out. Tackles for loss 6 from Hutchinson, 3 from Tyleek Williams, Kenneth Graham, Rashawn Gary, Joey Bosa, and then everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Their spot. Sacks 3.5 from Hutchinson, 2.5 from Bosa, 2 from Kenneth Graham, 1.5 from Mason Graham, 1 from Cam Hayward, Tyleek Williams, Josh Vitellis, Jabril Peppers. We got a bunch of half sacks here from everybody else, and there was no interception. It was just fumbles. Forced fumbles here. You know what I'm saying? Fumble recoveries. They recovered every single one of them. I'm surprised they didn't drop 40 on them. And here it goes for the kicking, man. Good right there. Punting. There was 13 punts. That's crazy. Here, kick return, punt return. And yeah, man, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channels. Let me know if y'all want to see some other teams that y'all want to see me do like this. You know what I'm saying? I did Clemson versus Ohio State a couple months ago. So if you want to see that, you can check that out. Michigan fans, if you want to just watch some Michigan, my college football office coordinator series, y'all can check that out too, man. But anyway, it's Izayah, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.